going on, guys? Welcome back to ArmA 3 and welcome back to another mod review. I figured after I reviewed the Spanish Army or the FFAA mod, I would maybe not directly go to another faction mod, you know, like RHS or BAF or R3F or BW, etc, but instead make a video showcasing something different. And in this case, this map just got released, well, just in between brackets, just got released to the workshop in an alpha state, and it is such a brilliant, amazing looking map. I just had to make a video on it and show you the current status of it, and basically kind of pay homage to the creator of such an amazing looking map. This is Vidda, a fictional Scandinavian terrain, very high north, by the way. I tried messing with the time setting, and apparently it never actually becomes fully night here. According to the description, it is at 70 degrees north. So I think it is part of the world where it never gets dark. Then again, I'm sure I'll have people in the comment section saying, wow, you're an idiot, but that's fine with me. I'm used to it. Anyway, this is Vidda. And the only mods I am running right now are, of course, Vidda. I'm using enhanced movement, even though, yeah, there we go. So I can jump over some things if I do come across anything I want to jump over. And I'm running enhanced dynamic view distance, which means that it'll scale kind of towards, you know, the altitude you're at. So hopefully this way it looks very nice without me having to mess with my settings while I take off on the Blackfoot behind me. I figured we would do a little bit of a fly around throughout the map. There's not much for me to talk about during the fly around other than saying, wow, this looks amazing, or wow, do you see that there, here, and there. So we're going to take off. I'm going to do a circle of the airfield because I do want to specifically mention something of the airfield in general, something that I think is really, really cool. And then probably just have some shots of the map. As you can see, it is a pretty big map. It's 12 by 12 kilometers, which honestly is not a small size at all. There's definitely way smaller ArmA maps. And before I get going, it's 100% custom, 100% handmade terrain textures for the rocks, the roads, their snowy mountaintops, 70 plus custom objects with custom made buildings, although there's also you know, not custom-made buildings, but he says he's adding more custom buildings with every update. There's about 250,000 objects on the map in its current state, and he says he's aiming towards 750,000. So 3 times as much as are on the map at the moment. There is also some cool secret bunkers. However, I'm not sure what the creator is going to think about me if I do show all of those. So I'm going to show you just one of those secrets in this video. I only know of 3. Maybe there's more than 3. I don't know. I just found 3. The creator is saying, hey, I'm not going to tell you where they are. You guys have to find them. So I'll show you one of the 3 secrets that I know. And maybe in the future, when the map is in a further state, later state, we can get back to the map and we can go over all the secrets that, you know, by that point, I'm sure have been found or may even be added by the creator at that time. I really quickly want to do a super quick flyover of this military base slash airfield. Something that to me, personally, is something that I've never before seen in an ArmA map that has this scale and has this, like, honest beauty in the landscape and the way it's been designed. This giant base has, of course, this airfield. It's got military structures, it's got barracks, it's got little bunkers, it's got defenses. The main thing that I've never seen before is this wall. Before you say, Sherman, really, it's just a wall, I'm not going to fly around the entire base because it'll probably take me about 2 minutes, and I don't want to spend 2 minutes talking about a wall. But this wall goes around the entire airfield. You can see that white dome back there on the hilltop. It goes around that dome. It encompasses the entire base and makes it actually feel like it's some secluded or secretive, or at least some sort of installation that a certain government doesn't want you to enter without permission. It's got bunkers, it's got roadblocks. Obviously, there's a couple of ways in here, but you will have to go through those checkpoints. You will have to pass some sort of, checkpoint, roadblock, military protecting this installation. There's multiple roads in, all covered by bunkers. There's 2 or 3 infantry ways in that are not on a road. One of those is just coming up right here, but as you can see, it is protected with lights. It's got a bunker. It's not going to be like, oh, I'll just walk into this base because of a mission. A mission says, hey, infiltrate the base and blow up a plane. You're going to have to bring some sort of explosive or super sneaky way to, run down the wall with some big vehicle and get your mission done and get the hell out. Something that, honestly, in this particular map, I really appreciate has to be the airfield. The way it's been designed, the way it looks like, it just looks so amazing, and it actually makes me feel like it's some big military installation. Honestly, big military bases are something that I kind of miss in ArmA. There's not a lot of maps that have a big military base like this. I mean, Altus's airfield maybe comes kind of to mind, but it's not really, that's not walled like this. It's not protected like this. This is honestly one of the main things in this map that I think is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's go to some more cinematic moments of the map, and I'll show you some of the cooler scenes that you can find. So here we have one of many bunkers. I found 3, and I kind of showed you one already in the intro, but I didn't go inside. As far as I've seen, all the bunkers on the actual inside do look the same. The same idea, I suppose. They have this giant opening vault door, which I think is locked in place for now. Maybe in a future development of this map, we'll see it actually being openable and closable, but it doesn't take away from the sweet awesomeness that this bunker is, honestly. These bunkers have a shorter hallway on the left, which, depending on the bunker, actually has either another hallway down here or it ends at this door. This one, in this case, goes all the way to the end, and then there, it just kind of stops. There's rubble coming in the bunker, and as you can see, it's either under construction or the tunnel collapsed. And then on the other side, if we double back, there's actually a control room. And as you can see, this is honest. I don't know much about ArmA 3 terrain development. However, I've heard from multiple people that making underground stuff is absolutely super hard to do. It's hard because the engine And it basically is not as easy as it is in other games, at least, compared to ArmA, as far as I've heard again. So you have this awesome looking interior, and then after a couple of doors, which honestly, we've been here for a little bit, I'm going to sprint to the last door, which will bring us into a giant sort of control room, which I have to crouch to the door to get in. This giant control room with a couple of TV monitors, and like I said, there's multiple of these bunkers throughout the map in secret, hidden, in between hidden brackets, hidden locations. But honestly, a really, really, really cool bunker, and a really cool addition to this map, which has these beautiful scenes and awesome scenery, and then you got these secret little bunkers sprinkled across the map to add some mystery to it. So we're going to show you a little bit more of the map. We're going to drive around in a Nix throughout some cities, so you also get some ground perspectives from this map. And then honestly, I really cannot wait for this map to be more and more developed so we can see hopefully more bunkers and find some more secrets. Well, I thought instead of a Nix, maybe a Prowler, because we'll have a little bit more visibility from the first person perspective. And we'll drive ourselves from the supermarket of Knigali. Sorry, that's a very hard word to pronounce. To Skranglavangen, to the town of Rotevangen. That's how an American would pronounce it, I suppose, even though I'm not even American. We're going to go do that little route, and hopefully you'll see some cool things along the way. So obviously, I'm not going to be talking much again. I really feel like this map speaks for itself. Feel free to hate my driving, though, in the comment section as always, and enjoy the scenes. All right, so we drove around and flew over the beautiful map of Vidda. I think that I have tried to show you the best parts about the map, some cool little spots. There's definitely enough secrets for you adventurers out there to be found or maybe not be found, considering some are actually quite hard to find. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Obviously, at the end, I really want to give a number out of 10 of what I think about the mod, whether it's a map or a gun or an entire, faction like the Spanish mod. And honestly, at the moment, this map gets a 9 out of 10 for just the way it runs, the way it looks. It's got all these cool little features, and I'm really thinking that this could be a perfect map when it's finally done, and when the creator has, said, hey guys, this is what I want with it. It's over for me now, at least. But 9 out of 10, honest to God, you should really check this map out if you haven't already. And hope you see you guys in the next episode of a mod review. You guys, awesome. Cheers.